Okay. Ken.
How many of you know who Batman is? You should all probably have your hands up right now. How many of you know who the Joker is? Alright, keep your hands up if you know his real name. That's good. If any of you had kept your hands up, you'd be lying. Because not only has DC Comics not released his real name, there's also 3 different Jokers. Which just seems pretty surprising, but it seems pretty surprising. And I was surprised too when I first found out about this. Since I read comics a lot, and I'm a particular fan of Batman, I didn't expect to see 3 Jokers. Particularly because I've only read comics from the Bronze/Modern Age. But this is perfect because there's 3 different main ages of comics, so there's a Joker for each comic era, from the Golden Age to the Silver Age to the Bronze/Modern Age. In the Golden Age, from 1935 to 1956, was when the superhero archetype was created, as said in The Silver Age by Banks, published in 2013 by Design Week. And in an interview with National Public Radio, Gaiman said that during the Golden Age, anything goes. So there were comics ranging from goody two-shoe superheroes to not safe for work comics you definitely wouldn't read with your parents around. And during this time, the Joker was a criminal mastermind, as shown by this comic panel, where he killed the person by poisoning them so that way they would die exactly 24 hours later. So that way he would have no connection to the crime. And the Joker during this era would kill people to further his own agenda and just to flex his ego to show that he could. But sadly for this Joker, the Comics Code Authority of 1954 brought an end to the Golden Age 2 years later. But after the Golden Age comes the Silver Age, from 1956 to 1970. The Silver Age was heavily censored due to the Comics Code Authority, which outlawed all the not safe for work comics. And this era saw a decline in the most popular genre from the Golden Age, which was horror. As said in the article, Made to See returned to Silver Age comics published by the Gazette. And during this era, the superhero comics were the most popular, since there was nothing else to read. But the Joker during this time was a prankster, as shown by this comic panel, where he feels that Wayne double-crossed him by selling him a fake masterpiece. So he says he's going to turn Wayne's Manor into a masterpiece of his own. And the end of the Silver Age was brought by the retiring of many veteran writers, and that brought upon the Bronze Age, from 1970 to 1985, and then the Modern/Dark Age from 1985 to present. These 2 ages don't really have much of a difference, which is why they're included usually as one. But the main thing that distinguishes the Bronze Age from the Silver Age was that the Bronze Age saw a return to many Golden Age themes, which were like current event stuff. Like during the Golden Age, there were a lot of superheroes fought Nazis. Since that was World War II era, this kind of saw a return to that. And that was said by Baker and Friends in The Bronze Age, published in 2015. And the Joker during this time was a psychopath. And just look at that face. If that doesn't scream psychopath, I don't know what does. This Joker needs the Batman to exist. Batman's the only living thing that he cares about, and that includes himself. He could sacrifice anybody except the Batman, but he will try to kill the Batman just to see him get away. So next time you hear somebody talk about the Joker, you can join in the conversation, ask them talking about the criminal mastermind from the Golden Age, the prankster from the Silver Age, or the psychopath from the Bronze/Modern Age.